Now let's talk about chemtrails, nanobots, and Margellans. Now, Margellans and nanobots are pretty much the same thing. They tie in together because they're not meant for humans and they affect the oxygen that we breathe in every day. Now, chemtrails are like weather modification that create fake clouds to block the sun and it mess with the UV radiation energy and the solar energy that the sun gives off for us that we need. And chemtrails release the nanobots and the Margellans that affect us humans in a bad way. And the Margellans are like small fibers and particles that we can't see. And it's the stuff that we're breathing in and it gets into our bloodstreams to track us. It messes with our mind and it even messes up our skin. And you ever feel like something is crawling on you and it's not a bug or anything and it's like a stinging feeling or feel like you're getting bit by a bug? It's like a Margellan emerging from your skin because that's what's in the air. It's like a disease that the chemtrails are releasing. It causes you to be depressed, to feel fatigued, and it causes skin rashes. You start to itch on your skin, man. Do your research. This shit is real. And the nanobots are like artificial intelligence. It gets into your head and it messes with your mind. And it wants to control your thoughts and move them to a wireless cloud so you're not thinking for yourself and you're being controlled. And this is the stuff that they're putting in the sky and that we breathe in every day. Like, that's just mist, bro. Those are not clouds. I don't want to hear it. It's like I can't make this shit up, bro. Just do your own research and you will see for yourself. Peace and love.
These are full of electricity. The lights and these are somehow connected. Yep, I'm serious.
So today I'm going to show you guys how to check to see if you have Morgellons. This is something that the majority of people have unless you've done a really deep parasite cleanse. Morgellons, at the end of the day, whether you believe in conspiracies or not, are these little tiny nanobots, bugs, and little pieces of fiber that get deep into the skin. And so eventually those end up clogging your whole system, lymphatic system, endocrine system, all those things that go on inside the body. So the first thing that you're gonna need is a bottle of wine or grape juice for those people that are underage. And then you're gonna get some rubbing alcohol and you're gonna get a plate. First thing that you're gonna do is that you're gonna take a little bit of wine, put it in your mouth, and then swish it around for about 5 to 10 minutes. Go for 5 minutes. And once you're done with that, you're gonna pour out the wine into this plate. And once you do, you're gonna add a little bit of this rubbing alcohol and you're gonna see exactly what it does. A lot of conspiracy around how you get Morgellons. Some say that you get it through chemtrails. Other people say that you get it through the water supply. Other people say that you get it through the food supply. This is gonna look a little bit gross, but it's already been 5 minutes and I poured out all of the wine that was in my mouth. And now we're gonna take this rubbing alcohol and I'm gonna show you guys what happens when you pour it onto this plate. You see how that thing's moving? That is wild. You could say that this is some sort of chemical reaction happening with the wine and the alcohol or whatever it is, but I see a lot of stuff twitching. Now, when I see that, I'm very curious to put this under a microscope, which I wish I did have, to see exactly what it is that's moving around. If I had to throw a theory or an assumption, and we really do have parasites inside of our mouth, well then the alcohol right here is essentially killing them off, and that's why they're twitching. That's my theory. Again, this isn't scientifically proven. But this right here is essentially a little test to see if you guys have Morgellons, which, like I said, the majority of people do.
So the video you're about to watch is Morgellons, and Morgellons is not the fibers. Morgellons are smaller than a fiber. You can fit like hundreds of thousands of them on one single strand of hair or a fiber that everybody calls Morgellons. They're extremely tiny. In the video you're about to watch, pay attention to the fiber. Just watch the fiber, and you're going to see little black movement.
Morgellons is considered a co-infection of Lyme. So if you're dealing with crazy skin stuff, you're not sure what's going on, a couple things. Check your environment for mold. Get a Lyme test done. Vibrant Wellness has a mycotoxins and a mold test, or Lyme test. I did both of those. However, there's one more option. I'm a bioenergetic practitioner. This is what helped me in my journey. I had exhausted all other options. Bioenergetic testing, we see the frequencies that pop up in your body and how your body responds to those. Lyme bacteria, other pathogens, viruses, drainage capacity, so like detox capacity, what is the body deficient in, etc. So we can put together all of this information and figure out exactly what's going on inside your body and how do we help you heal. You have to address your inner terrain. You have to address detoxification, treating these underlying infections in order to heal from all the crazy skin stuff. There is no like one answer to how do I heal from it. That's why I like the bioenergetic testing. You are going to be on an individualized custom healing protocol, very specific to you. And I will just say, I do have a specific client that I'm dealing with who does have skin issues, the crazy stuff, and we are seeing good progress, and it's only been 1.5 months, close to 2. So highly recommend getting yourself checked, getting your environment checked, get into a clean environment, and focus on your inner terrain.
Alright, just to show you there's no air in here, these fibers aren't moving. They're not moving. Again, no air. I'm starting to think it's in our damn laundry detergent.
Divine greetings, everyone. I know I mentioned to y'all yesterday that I had a Morgellons attack. It's gotten worse over the last 24 hours. And I know I can't even think of her name right now, because when these happen, it affects your memory. I found something on YouTube that helped me so much this morning. I can't think of your name, and I'm sorry. I can't think of your name, sister, but I found something that worked this morning that helped bring it out and relieve a lot of the pain and the discomfort. And I'm going to put it in the comments, the screenshot off of YouTube. Because I don't care what anybody says. This is awful. It's awful to go through. And it's very lonely. And truth be told, I've had people who's known this in the background that I've been going through this, which is dismissed. You know, I've put a lot of time and effort into people, and nobody's even tried to understand what I'm going through with this. I know that if I loved someone that was suffering with something, I'd do my all to find out what I can actually do, or find out what they're going through. So sis, I'm done. I done this for you. I can't even think of your name. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna put the YouTube video in the comments. I had a lot of this coming out, and I got so much relief from the pain. And consider my mind. Divine greetings, everyone. I know I mentioned to y'all yesterday.
Did you know there's a mysterious condition where people feel fibers and insects crawling out of their skin, and doctors can't agree if it's real or all in their heads? It's called Morgellons disease, and thousands of people worldwide claim they're pulling strange threads and fibers from painful sores that never heal. Patients collect these mysterious fibers in jars and bags, desperate to prove what's happening to them is real. Under microscopes, the fibers look unlike anything found in nature or clothing. Some glow under ultraviolet light, others seem to move on their own. Dr. Randy Wymore studied these fibers and found they had properties that didn't match any known material. But when the CDC investigated, they found no evidence of an infectious cause and suggested it might be delusional parasitosis, basically that patients are imagining everything. So thousands of people are either suffering from an unknown pathogen that science can't identify, or they're all experiencing the exact same delusion. They describe feeling things moving under their skin, burrowing and emerging. Most doctors dismiss them, leaving patients isolated and desperate for answers. The question remains, is Morgellons a real disease we don't understand yet, or something much stranger?
Getting your life back from Morgellons and other skin parasites. There are basically 4 things to do. 2 of them you've most likely already been doing, very rigorously, in fact. Well, you haven't been doing the first. The first and most important is the King diet. It is a very strict diet. And when you follow it and make it work, within hours, all the itching and the biting and the creation of lesions are gone. History. It's that fast. Secondly, is to disinfect your environment. You see, you are a walking, talking, breathing parasite machine. That means everywhere you go, these organisms are shedding from your body onto your couch, onto the floor, onto the table, into the bed, wherever you go. It's important that they be cleaned from your environment so you no longer get reinfected from the environment. Number 3 is to clean your skin. Many of you have dead skin layers deep, and bathing with our special Nature's Gift debriding solution cleans the skin, gets rid of all that dead skin, and brings out the organisms also from your skin. And number 4 is to build health and immune functioning via targeted supplements that are compatible with the diet. Now, there is a number 5, and it is important, and it has to do with your frame of mind. Because if you're like some people are, and you go berserk because you are infected with these organisms, and no doctor knows how to help you, all the king's men and all the king's people are of no value. In fact, they actually call you delusional, perhaps, and send you to a psychiatrist. That's enough to drive anybody batty. So we need to bring that level of anxiety down, that level of stress down. And we have the perfect solution for that, because every Sunday we have a free conference call that you can attend. The first part of the conference call is where you can ask questions that you may have from reading my book, How to Get Your Life Back from Morgellons, chronic Lyme, and other skin parasites, with over 250 5-star reviews on Amazon, more than any other book, and more valuable than any other book available in the world. So you may have questions about what you read there. You may have questions about the diet, and our Sunday call is a great forum for you to ask these questions. And more importantly, it is an inspirational call. Not from me, apart from me and my coaches, but from other people on the call who share their incredible progress. It's not a gloom and doom deal like you see in many of the documentaries where people are sick and they don't know what to do, and it's a lingering disease, and it's not like that at all. We have the most effective program in the entire world with more people. In fact, we have more coaches who have gotten their lives back that help you for free than most people have successes. That's how successful it is. Well, join my program. It's free, costs nothing. Everything you get at the grocery store. No special foods to buy. Nothing that you have to buy. No memberships that you have to buy. Everything is totally free. Although I do have the best store in the world in terms of products that will be beneficial, and they're comparably priced to anything you'll find anywhere, but no commitment required of you to purchase anything. You got it? Morgellenssolutions.com. Jot that down. Morgellons, Morgellons, Solutions, Solutions.com. See you there.